I won't be. I won't be upset with you.
Where my mods at?
I won't be upset. All right, we are live on Twitch and YouTube, so let's see how this goes. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and hit the mod announcement. All right, guys, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Cindy. All right, guys, with that being said, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining DarkwingDubb and I here for this awesome interview. And you know why it's going to be awesome? Because he's interviewing me. Yes, I'm Erica Shantae, and I want to thank you so much for being here because you could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with us, and I appreciate you. So while you're here, keep doing all the active things. If you have any questions, definitely don't hesitate to ask, but also keep tapping that screen, sharing the live. Doesn't look like he has any gift goals, which is perfectly cool. But guys, just do all of the good things while you are here, and we are going to get started on this interview. I'm calling it Ask Me Anything, but y'all know I don't be answering questions, so there's that. I only volunteer information.
So I'm looking for this gift goal thing up here, and I'm on my laptop, but I can't seem to find it.
Oh, the gift goal. Go to your settings. And you have to go to your settings. I know your minds are like, what is happening over here?
Well, one of them, Bars, that's my co-host on our podcast, and
Hmm.
he muted him for 5 minutes. He said next time he's gonna block him.
Oh yeah,
I will say just go ahead and block him.
yeah. Just no need to even like be soft with it. Just go ahead and do it.
I,
Just
yeah,
go ahead
because
and
I
do
have a
it.
feeling like once that 5 minutes is over, he's gonna be right back at it, and I don't have time for it.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't stop. You might also get some more crazies in here. I apologize in advance. I really do.
I like I said before, you and Santana and Chris bring the crazies,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah, yeah,
fine.
yeah.
That's fine. Thank you, Bars. Appreciate it. Bars
Yeah.
block him, and
Awesome.
that's why we co-host.
Hey Sky. Sky's on YouTube. Hi Sky. If you aren't able to find the gift goal, hey chat, I would just say show Darkwing Duck some love. Send him some penny gifts, shoot him like a corgi. Go do something nice for him. Do something nice for hosting us here tonight, guys. All right. And hi Heidi. Yep.
I
Let's do
appreciate
all of
y'all.
the
I
good
appreciate
things.
everybody that's in here with us. So first things first, I want to get started like this. I want to give you some flowers.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Thank you.
You go through as a black person and a black woman at that. You get the worst of both worlds from being black and being a woman. And I want to give you your flowers for getting through this by pushing through all the nonsense that comes your way and giving black people and black women a voice out here in these crazy streets of
Yeah.
America. Yes, that's right. I said America. So I want to say thank you because not only did Santana, but you've
Hey,
helped
Kevin.
me get a voice to do this kind of stuff. So from me to
Hmm.
you, thank you.
Oh, that's awesome. I get awkward with praise, but thank you so much.
That's why you and Santana are so close because he said the same thing. You know, I don't do well with flowers.
I've gotten better at it. He can't stand it, but I've gotten better at it. But like, thank you very much. It's not you gotta have very thick skin because people are just they're strange. Hey, Omega, they are strange, and this this here screen gives them that anonymity. I can't say that word. How you say it? Anonymity. How you say
Mm-mm,
it? My people know I can't say it.
mm-mm,
Somebody go ahead and sound it out phonetically for me, because
mm-mm.
I
You ain't
can't
gonna
say.
get me to mess it
But
up.
it helps them stay anonymous. It does. It helps them to stay anonymous, and they just say the most like evil, vile things, either in the chat or on the panel, and it's so odd. It's odd, but I enjoy doing it. So thank you so much for supporting and just being here. Monica, I know how to spell it. How do you pronounce it? Break it down for me phonetically.
That's why I'm like,
Anonymity.
Yeah,
I
I'm
do
not
that.
gonna look like a
Yeah.
fool trying to say it either.
I anonymity. Thank anonymity.
Yeah,
Thank you, Dr. Kai. I
thank you.
appreciate you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. That was much needed because I wasn't gonna try it.
I know, right?
So how did you and Santana meet?
Geez Louise. Fudge
You can cuss, by the way. I
I
didn't answer your question. You can cuss. I don't care.
I no, I actually say fudge sickles on purpose.
Okay.
I'm not. It's not that I'm not just saying it because it's how I talk. I don't remember. Oh, I just remember we were in a live and he was like, I think I was talking about wanting to host lives or something, and he was like, "You want to be the co-host?" And I was like, "Sure," and then that was it.
And then you became co-host.
And I became co-host and taught him everything that he knows.
Oh,
Cap.
yeah, there it is. Hey, look, he was him that sent the cab. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that's how it happened. Then I gave him all of his sayings. I taught him how to do everything. It's crazy, like how it all happened. Yeah.
Now,
What?
are you fudging with me?
I'm not fudging with you. I'm telling you the truth. Ask him. He'll tell. He won't tell you in public. He'll tell you behind the scenes. But yeah,
I, all right, Bars, just whenever you're ready, bro. Um, yeah. Look, he sent another cap too. So
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
y'all are crazy. So would you say you guys are like brother and sister? Because y'all act like
Yeah,
it.
pretty much. He's like the little brother that I never wanted.
So are you? Hold on, I just caught the end of that.
Yeah, I've been saying that to him for forever.
Are you older than
Saying like
him?
for real.
I'm not gonna ask
I
you how
am.
old you are, but
I'm almost 60.
okay. I mean, we'll roll with that. We'll roll with
Yeah,
that. She never wanted you as a brother, bro. I'm so sorry to tell you.
he'll live. The little brother that I never wanted.
So I
No, for real. If I can be serious for just a moment, if I could be serious, no. Santana is one of the most awesome people that I've met on this app and doing this, and I thank him so very much for just being like, "Hey, you want to co-host?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." Like, I don't know, he saw something, and I was like, "Cool, I'll take it." And I saw something in him because I was like, "Oh, this guy is really good." Like, he's don't tell him I said this. It's like he's really, really good. Like that dude's awesome. And so yeah. So I appreciate him and the things that I have learned from him, and this entire journey is like it's pretty cool. So yeah,
so as you know, sorry, my eyes are itching.
no worries.
Allergies are terrible out here. As you know, I do wrestling content. Are
I used to watch wrestling.
really?
Yes.
See, I knew Santana did because I've heard him talk about it in his lives.
Hmm.
I wasn't sure about Chris, and Chris looked at me like I was uh
Like a
delayed.
three-headed alien.
Yes, when I asked him if he
Okay.
watches it, he kind of looked at me as like, I'm like,
I don't
okay,
watch
that's
it
a
now. I used to watch it when I was younger.
so who was your favorite professional wrestler then, if you could remember?
don't don't laugh. I had two favorite wrestlers, and I can't even say the word right, but I had two of them. One was Sean the Heartbreak Kid. All right, I used to love him a lot. So Shawn Michaels, and also Edge. Remember Edge and Christian?
Hmm.
I used to
Now,
love Edge.
why would I laugh at that?
I don't know. I don't know. Not a lot of people be like, not a lot of people think that Edge was good, but I loved Edge. Like for real. I just thought he was the best at everything.
There's a lot of people. So I understand that you're not in the professional wrestling side of TikTok, but
Mm-mm.
there is a lot of people out there that love Edge. So you're not
Really?
alone. Absolutely,
Okay. All
absolutely.
right, cool. Does
Like,
he still do it?
yeah, he wrestles for another company. They're called AEW. That's who he wrestles for.
Okay, cool.
I want. They were just out there back in June.
Cool, cool, cool.
They did a no, that wasn't June. That was May, April or May. They were out there for one of their big pay-per-views. They were in
Oh,
Phoenix.
nice. Oh, okay. That's where I'm at in Phoenix.
Yeah, they were in Phoenix. They did a show where the Suns play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not, what is that place called? It's not the United Arena anymore. It's something else. But yeah, they call it something else like Phoenix Arena now or something. But yeah, I like my kid, he's not into to wrestling. He's not into it. So it's not something that I get to like just watch in passing or anything of that nature. He's like a super gamer. But yeah, when I was a kid, I definitely like 13, 14 years old, before I discovered boys, but we don't have to talk about that. I love wrestling. Loved it. I remember watching what was it where Owen Hart, was it Owen Hart that passed away? It was on Heart, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember watching that live on like pay-per-view when it happened. Yeah, I remember them stopping everything
Yep.
and people like getting like super sad. They didn't know what was going on and then they announced it and I remember like crying. Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Yeah, that was Owen
Yeah.
Hart. Bret Hart, his
What was it?
brother, is still salty to this day, which
I believe it.
it happens
Fair.
because it's his brother. But yeah, I
Yeah.
think he was coming down from the rafters and
Yeah.
the rope snapped.
Yep. And yep. I remember that. I definitely remember that happening. That was tragic. It was
It
really
was.
sad
It
though.
was.
Yeah.
My mother would not let me order the pay-per-views, so I only got to see it
Really?
on the next night, which was Monday Night Raws, and that's how I found
Oh,
out about
okay.
it. My mom was cheap, so we wasn't spending the
Oh,
cash.
okay. It was my uncle. My uncle, because they have three boys. And they would watch all the pay-per-views.
Hmm.
Like my uncle didn't care. He would just get all the pay-per-views. And so that's how I was able to watch it. I'm going to my uncle's house. So there's that.
Oh, he must have been making money.
Nah, he's just in the military. That's all.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
That's all. Nothing fancy. I'm hooking this up. But yeah. So let's see here.
Did
My social media manager just reached out to me, by the way. I can't see. Message me on Discord. I don't have the other phone.
if you
Okay,
need to
go
go
ahead.
get your phone, that's fine.
I don't want to go get that phone. It's upstairs. I'm not doing that. No, why do I look like doing that? All right.
Were there any other
Let's
wrestlers
see.
that you like besides Shawn Michaels and Edge?
Um, let me see if I can remember any of the names. Of course, I did like the Hart brothers. I did like them, of course. I never got into The Rock. I know that much. So I never was into The Rock. Um, who was that one? Rikishi, whatever his name was. What was his
Yeah,
name? That guy. I
Mr.
used to think he
Rikishi,
was so funny. He
and
was so funny. Uh huh.
and he still is.
Oh, okay. He still does it. I thought he was so
Well, he doesn't
funny.
wrestle anymore. He's got three sons that actually wrestle now.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Cool.
but he doesn't. He just does a podcast where, yeah, it's a bunch of nonsense.
Oh, okay. Who else would it be? I used to like. I never was a fan of the Undertaker, so I'm trying to think of who they fought against, like who they matched against. And what's the guy's name? The big dude, Henry something or something Henry. Was
Mark
it John?
Henry,
It wasn't John. Mark Henry. Yeah,
yeah,
I liked Mark Henry.
the
He was
world's
big
strongest
in the
man
Big Show. In
in the Big
the Big
Show.
Show. Yeah, I used to
Yeah.
love the Big Show. Yeah,
And so you brought up
yeah.
Mark Henry. What
hmm
was your thoughts on Hulk Hogan?
Oh, I liked Hulk Hogan as a kid. So as a kid, I did like Hulk Hogan. I mean, like who didn't like Hulk Hogan as a kid? But then once he did his reality TV show, and I saw that the way he treated his daughter and his son, and like then all the racist stuff, I was like, that dude is trash, absolute trash. All right, you said we can curse here. May he rest in hell.
Uh, Do your thing. Do your
There
thing.
you go. There you go. May he rest in hell. Tis it, tis all. Like just this disgusting to tarnish your image that way. Ugh. Just like, but you know what you do in the dark soon shall come out in the light.
And it did.
And did. Yep. So there's that.
Yeah, his I thought I read something that his daughter didn't even go to the funeral.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then I think there was something else that came out that said that she wasn't left any of his belongings, anything that
Oh,
he
so
had.
he left her nothing.
Left her nothing.
That's messed up.
Yeah,
Wow. I would say that like it says a lot about a person when your children go no contact with you because like seriously, I couldn't imagine not talking to my mom. It's not something that I could ever imagine doing. And so I know that that's something that's not easy for people to do.
hmm,
And so when they do make that decision to go no contact, it's not because the child is just, a piece of poo. Like you did something to that kid in order to make them not want to talk to you again.
and I agree.
Yeah.
So I will say that um, I personally don't even have a relationship with my mother, and I've
Ah,
been in therapy for it though. So,
yeah.
and we've gotten down to the bottom of it, and there's a
Mhm.
whole bunch of stuff that I just put away in the back of my head
Yep.
where I didn't think about it. I was all the way up until I was what? Let's see, I'm 40 now. So probably when I was 35, I kept all that stuff in. And then when I finally started seeing the therapist
Mhm.
brought it all out. Tears were flowing. Like, I didn't
Yeah.
realize all this stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
well, it
All
makes
that stuff
sense.
you had pent up on the inside. Yep.
Yeah, as a boy, you have one.
Mhm.
You're a mama's boy.
True.
You're a mama's boy, so
True.
you didn't want to see all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then the older I got, then I have a 5 year old little boy of my own, and I
Mhm.
see that he's a mama's boy, and I see the way my wife treats him, and I'm like, I didn't get that.
Yeah. You start to see those things.
Yeah, I
But
didn't.
like it's do you think that like, because you are in therapy, do you think that reconciliation is something that you'll ever be able to do with your mom?
I don't know.
Mhm.
Um, because I also have a 13-year-old daughter, and they
Okay.
were very close at one point, and
Oh, wow.
she started treating her like she was an adult. Like she was talking to her like she was an
No.
adult, like cussing her
Oh,
smooth
no.
out. And at the time, she was
Oh,
what,
no.
5, 6, 7? She's 13 now. Think about that. So at that age, 5, 6, 7 years old, and you're getting cussed out on a daily, not only by her grandmother, but by her aunt too, because I have a younger sister.
Oh, wowzers.
So that also played a
Okay.
part into you know what? I got better
That's a
things to worry
lot.
about. Yes, yes. I could go more into
Alright.
it, but we are in a public setting, so
We gotta do a commercial. We gotta do a commercial break. I gotta fix something for you. All right. So I want you to go to your gift goal. And I want you to change it to like heart puffs or like a 1 cent goal, like the I hearts or the chilies or something like that, and make it 100 of them so that we can knock them out for you. And then you're gonna reset it and do another 100 of them. So do like 3 rounds of 100. That way, it gets people in here for you.
okay.
Helps push you out to the FYP.
So you said just a 1 cent thing.
Yeah, like a heart, like the heart puffs, and then you do 100, set it at 100 of them.
Okay, let's see what I find here. Well, the first thing I ran across was a chili, so let's do that.
Cool. That yeah, what you have going on with your mom and what your baby, your daughter experienced, definitely that's tough. I think for parents, I can't speak for your mom at all. I can just speak for myself. I think the one thing because my son, he lives with ADHD and autism, right? And before you have children, like you have all these things that you may want them to do, how they're going to be. You like you think of like, okay, they're going to be doing this, they're going to be doing that, so on and so forth, right? And then when reality hits and it sets in and you realize certain things aren't going to be as you dreamt them, you have to be a fucking adult, all right? A mature person and realize that it ain't about you. It never was about you. All right. Your children's dreams are not yours. All you can do is support and guide them. All right. Meet them where they are. Do it to the best of your ability. But the main thing is recognizing that it's not about you, it's about them. right? It's always going to be about the kid. Even when they're 38 years old, it's still going to be about the kid. They may be grown out of the house. We get it, got their own thing going on. All right. But at the end of the day, they're still your baby. So I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. I really, really, really like work so hard to listen to my son. And he'll tell me, he'll say, Mom, you're not listening. He's 11. He'll say, you're not listening. I don't think you hear me. I'm like, okay, let mommy step back. What am I missing?
Right.
What am I missing? And then he just tells me what I'm missing. And I respect his boundaries. Like today, we were in the store. This this dude got a just little, he got a PS5 today,
What's
right?
wrong with
He
that?
got a PS, huh?
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm about to tell you what he did.
Okay.
His attitude was stank. That's
Oh.
what was wrong. His attitude was stank because he was thirsty. So I gave him money because I was in electronics. So I gave him money to go up to the front of the store to get something to drink. When he came back, he had an attitude, and I could see that he had spilled soda on his shirt, right? And I was like, dude, did you? I said, what happened? I spilled it everywhere. I said, okay, all right. Did you get it on your face too? And he said, yeah. And I was like, okay. And he was just like, and put like he had like 75 cents in change, and he slams it down on top of the wallet, and like he's like, oh, you can tell he's just upset. He's not in a good mood, right? And I'm just like, you know, if this was like 1995, you be you be like you like probably I don't know be corrected or something like that, like get upset and be like you ungrateful, all this crazy stuff. And I'm like, I don't operate that way. I'm like, bro, what's wrong with you? Like what's happening? He said, Mom, I'm just not in a good mood right now. And I said, okay, I'll respect it. Go stand over there, get yourself together. So it's just like, go over there, stand over there, get yourself together. I think sometimes we just like we forget sometimes that they're human beings. We do.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's tough too because we were brought up in a different way. Like if we'd have did that, like you said back in '95, we're
Hmm.
probably missing teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Probably been drug out of the store. Like you remember when we used to go to the store? What your mama say? Don't ask me
Don't
for
ask me for
nothing.
nothing. Don't touch nothing.
Don't touch nothing. Don't ask me for nothing. Yeah, pretty. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, him. He like these kids these days is just a lot different. They go into the store. They can touch whatever they want to touch. They don't mean they're gonna get it, but they can touch it, and
Hmm.
they can also ask for it. So it's just
Don't mean they're gonna get it, but
exactly. It's different. It's just different. But yeah, I just want parents to be I want us to be more emotionally mature so that we can raise, emotionally intelligent human beings.
so
Cause
if there was
mhm,
some advice that you would give a new parent, somebody that literally
mhm,
just had a baby today, what would you tell them?
mhm. Oh, really? Oh, what I just said. Your dreams are not your child's dreams. Support and guide them. That's all that you can do. That's
Well
it.
said. Well said.
Mhm,
And like I said, my oldest is 13, and
mhm.
it took me a while to actually understand that. Now that
Yep.
she's 13, I try my best to be emotionally available to her.
Yep. Mhm.
On top of that, female. And number two, she's mixed race. Her mom is white. I'm black, of course. So she she's already going through it in school where she isn't black enough for the black kids, but not white enough for the white kids. Yeah, she's
How does
in
she
eighth
present?
grade. Eighth grade.
How
Uh,
does she present?
to me, it's normal how she presents herself, but I
No,
mean,
no, no. Like physically, she presents as black.
no, she really represents as she's we. If you look at her, she's definitely
Mhm.
mixed.
Oh, okay. See, I I don't want to have to say this again, but my son is black biracial. Of course, I'm black, and his dad is white. He's Arab. I call him hummus white. And so, with that being said, yeah, he is, but he presents as black. right? And shout out to those Ethiopian and Somali genes over there on that side. So he presents as black, and we haven't experienced much of it, but I do think it's all about I think it's all about environment also. You mentioned that you're in Oklahoma. We're out here in Phoenix. I swear to God, everybody in there, damn, everybody out here is biracial. It seemed like. So I think it just depends on where you are. But I can only like what how do you navigate it? How do you navigate, being emotionally available for your daughter when you didn't have that growing up?
It's tough.
Mhm.
It's very hard because
Very hard.
you just said it. I didn't have that.
Mhm.
Like if I would went to my mother and was crying because I didn't have my father. My father still lives in Texas to this day where I was born at. But
Okay.
whenever I would cry about something, even as a young guy, or something
Oh
like that,
no.
uh,
Don't say it.
go to your room. I don't want to
Oh,
hear it.
okay.
I don't want to hear it.
I thought you were about to be told to be a man, toughen up. I was like, oh, don't say that.
Oh, that
Oh,
came later
boys
on.
don't
That
cry.
came later on. That came when I hit the 13, 14 age range.
Oh.
Yeah, you better toughen up. Don't nobody want no crying ass.
Ah!
Yeah.
Yikes!
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no.
Yeah.
No.
I got told that
No.
a number of times. So that made me become emotionally unavailable to a lot of stuff. Like to this day, we've been married for 6 years now. To this day, I
Mhm.
can't understand how I'm married.
You have a patient partner.
She is,
You have a
and I
patient
will tell
partner.
her she is extremely patient when it comes to me. She really is. Now with the
Mhm.
kids, it's something different. I have the patience for the kids. She has the patience for me.
Ah, okay. All right. All right. It's a
If that makes
balance.
sense.
It's
Yes,
a
yes,
balance. Yeah.
yes. But
And that's tough.
how do I
Mhm.
navigate it? Is just
Yeah.
when I don't feel like talking, because I'm introverted. I may not come off as introverted, but I'm as introverted as you. If I could come home from work and never leave the house until I have to go back to work, I will do that because I deal with natural gas on it for a living. So I'm always in somebody's house,
Okay.
like lighting hot water tanks, turning gas on, and stuff like that. But anyway, she tells me, how come you never want to talk? I was like, it's not that I don't want to talk.
Mhm.
I will listen to you talk.
Mhm.
And if I have something to say back, I will say something back to you. I will never push you away like, no, don't talk to me. I
Ooh.
would never
When's
do
your
that.
birthday?
June
June what?
16th.
Ah, you're a Gemini too. Yay. All right. So a Gemini loves their alone time. All right. Together, okay. Together but apart. All right. Or apart but together. Whichever one you want to call it. All right. So you like the comfort of having your partner there. You like that comfort of having them there, but you don't have to necessarily talk to your partner. Just knowing that they're right there, but you don't have to talk to them. Yeah. I call it, yeah, together but apart. Yeah, like you could be reading, they could be on the phone. They could be watching TV, you could be on the phone. It's like that. It works like that. So yeah. And you like and you do enjoy your solitude. You definitely enjoy your solitude. So yeah,
I do.
yeah, yeah.
And what
You
makes it
just
even worse is that she's a Virgo
I love Virgos.
and
Well, I love
she's
Virgo
very
women.
talkative.
Well, if you don't mind, because my favorite cousin's a Virgo. When's her birthday?
September 15th.
Oh, so close. Okay, so close, so close. Okay. But yeah, that's so cool. That's awesome. But yeah, you just
So
gotta
she gets to talking.
I'll tell her you said that, by the way. All right.
She
But
might
no.
be listening. She might be listening. She works
Awesome.
overnight for the local Air Force base that we have out here.
Oh, cool.
So whenever she's not listening, not working or whatever, and she knows that I'm live, she'll come in. I haven't seen her name pop up yet, but if she does
She'll
come
come
in,
in.
yeah, if she does come in, I'll let you know.
Okay. 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 Cool. All right. But yeah, my favorite cousin is a Virgo, and my God, do we bump heads? But my goodness, well, we bumped heads a lot until we both matured, or as the old folks say, matured until we matured. And so yeah, and then
That's an old school way to say
yes,
it.
it is. Remember they used to. You ever had a teacher say that to you?
Yes. I'm like, what is
Matured.
that?
What the f- are you saying right now? Like matured. It's matured. No, matured. So yeah, got to be a bit pretentious with it. But yeah.
Absolutely. So, but yeah, like I said, I don't shun her away when she wants to talk. I will let her
Mm-hmm.
speak to me, but I may be like looking at the TV while she's
Mm-hmm.
speaking to me in the other ear. And then she was like, "Are
Yeah.
you listening? I'm listening to you. Just
Yep.
because I'm not looking at you doesn't mean I'm not listening to you." So she does it every single day. She gets out of school at 3:50 and
Mm-hmm.
I get home from work at 4:30. Soon as I
Okay.
come home, I take my shower and I lay on the couch because it's hot. It's not hot like it is out there where you're at,
Oh
but
yeah.
it's hot here because we have the humidity.
Disgustingly hot.
Yes,
Okay.
we have the humidity. So
It's just gross here.
yeah, I don't know how y'all do that. I don't.
I don't either. I really don't.
And you're
Like
here
waking
and
up in the morning. Huh? Yet
and
I'm
you
here. Well, I am here until January 31st of 2032. That's all I got to say about that. All right.
you moving
The
up to
exact
Washington to
date.
be close to Santana?
Absolutely the fuck not. No. Headed the other way. Headed the other way. Going to I would like to go to either DC or to Oceanside, California is where I would like to go.
Not DC right now.
Not DC right now. No, I said 2032. Hopefully it's better. Hopefully it's better. Like it's absolutely just it's not even startling what's happening in DC because he told us that he wanted to do this. Trump literally said this is what he wants to do. It's just the fact that it's happening to people that look like us, if that makes sense. Like they are terrorizing young black kids. They I just saw a video today of a little not a video, a photo of a little girl on like her scooter, a little black girl on her scooter, and there was a DEA agent and a I think it was a police officer walking by her and she was just stopped and she was just staring at them like what is happening? Like she was staring at them in such like bewilderment, like she was puzzled. Cause why are you here? Like, what are they doing there? It doesn't it just it doesn't make again, it's not startling. It's just it kind of sucks because it feels hopeless almost like you can't do anything about it. Cause no one is stopping him.
I mean, until I mean, who can stop him? At least what's this 25? So what 26, 20
Yeah,
midterms?
until the midterms. There's a midterms and hopefully the Democratic Party can take over both the House and the Senate, so take over control of Congress. But like outside of that, I mean, he has the Supreme Court. And here's the sucky part about it all really is when it comes to the courts, like we have our district courts, so the lower courts who will impose, let's say, an injunction on Donald Trump to stop him from doing something. But then what happens is friggin' if not hours later, then a day later, the appeals court, the three judge body, like the body of three judges, will turn right back around and say, "Oh no, he's allowed to do this." And so then what ends up happening is they'll take it to the Supreme Court. All right. And then we have to wait on the Supreme Court to make a decision. And the Supreme Court, for some reason or another, they too have Trump's taint in their mouth. I don't know why, but they do. And whatever he wants, he seems to be getting. He literally seems to be getting. We used to be able to do injunctions that were broad, universal injunctions that spread across the nation to stop him from doing certain things in all 50 states, all right, and our territories. So to stop him from doing things now is localized. So I call it acute injunctions to where it only applies in which the state that it was filed in. And that really friggin' sucks unless they file it as a class action suit, which is a whole nother thing I have to learn about. But that's a whole mess. I feel sometimes I feel like what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? But that's enough politics. What you want to talk about?
I was eventually going to get there, to be honest with you.
Okay, I say you want to talk about magic.
like actual
You,
doing magic or Magic Johnson?
no, the stars,
I
astrology.
so I don't know much about that stuff. I just know that I'm a
Not too many
Gemini.
people do.
I'm a
Hmm.
Gemini, and I know 1 minute I can be happy, and then the next minute I can be as angry as a Wolverine.
You just might be unstable.
No, so I told my wife, uh, whenever I get angry about something, my wife says, "Make the twin go away and bring my husband
Bruh.
back."
That is funny. That is funny. That's
uh,
funny.
and she will. And what's funny is that I told one of my mods that
Hmm.
I do have an evil twin.
Okay.
So his name is Damien. Why is his name Damien?
You gave him a name
I
from
did.
the movie is that from the Exorcism? Where is that
I
from? The Omen.
yes, yes.
It's from the Omen.
And if you think about it, what was the son of the devil's name? Damien.
Was it Damien? It was Damien?
I believe it
Okay.
was Damien. I could be wrong. I could just be making it up. I don't know of that, but I remember hearing that somewhere.
I'm gonna go with it though. I believe you. I believe
So,
you.
other than knowing about Gemini's, like
Hmm.
I know my daughter's a Capricorn, my son is an Aquarius, and then my stepdaughter is
Cool.
Scorpio.
Oh, your son's an Aquarius?
Yes.
If you don't mind me. Yeah, I'm so nosy. Not close. That was somebody else's birthday. Oh, I know what date that was. Okay, my son is January 30th.
That's crazy because so where do they split from Capricorn to Aquarius?
I think it's January 19th, but I can definitely Google it.
Because my daughter's birthday is January 16th.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Yeah, it's January 19th. So come January 20th is the start of Aquarius.
Yeah. So that's all I know. My daughter's a Capricorn, my son is a Aquarius, I'm a Gemini, my wife is a Virgo, and I believe November is Scorpio.
Depends on which day in November.
10th.
That's a Scorpio.
Yes.
Yep.
So my stepdaughter is
Yeah, I
a
got a lot going on
Scorpio.
in your house. Yeah, I do.
So
There's a lot going on there.
when I met
Two
my
air
wife,
signs,
she had a
two
daughter.
earth. Oh, so two air signs, two earth signs, and Scorpio. Is Scorpio fire? Yep. No. Scorpio is Scorpio. Is it water? It can't be water. It is water. So two air
Are you
signs,
saying
two
water?
earth,
What's a
and
water?
water. I'm from Virginia. Don't do that. Don't do that now. I don't need that. I'm a guest here. I am a guest.
I'm channeling my inner Santana.
I am a guest here, sir. All right. Please, please. Oh, please don't make me turn my petty on. I try to keep my petty at bay. I really do.
I've
I
seen
really,
your
really
petty.
do.
I'm a fan of it.
Have you though?
I'm a
Have
fan of it.
you? Mm,
I've seen
yeah.
enough
Hey,
of your
Machina.
lives. I've seen enough of your lives,
To
and I've seen you
to
when
see
you
the
were
petty.
a co-host on Santana's lives. I've seen your petty.
Ah, okay. All right. I'll let you bleed that. I'll let you have it. I let you have that. All right. I'll let you have it. But no, I astrology is like a lot of fun. It's something I don't do it for real. I just do it to more so annoy the fuck out of people because they're like, what? So
It don't bother me.
it's,
Like if
it's
I can
like
learn something, cool.
okay, so what you should look at, because most people know their sun sign, but what you should look at is like your rising sign. Your rising sign is the one that really defines your personality. All right, your sun is just a placement of the stars when you were born. So like that's it. But your rising sign, and guess what I learned recently about myself?
That you're
You have
petty.
to say what? Oh, no, I've been through that. I've been through that. I also learned that I hold grudges, but my friend said that they already knew that about me, and I was like, no, you didn't. But
Did you know that about
No.
you?
No, I said I recently learned it, that I
Okay.
hold grudges. I finally accepted it, that I hold them and I do not let them go. I have a list. So
That's interesting. And you're a
with
Gemini
that
just like me. Think about that.
with that
You
with that
have the
being
crazy side and
said,
you have the happy side.
with that, I think most people are multifaceted. So, but I learned that my rising sign is actually Aquarius. I always thought it was Gemini because I was reading the chart wrong, but it's definitely Aquarius. And so there's that.
Rising
Yeah.
sign.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to do your birth chart and it's your ascending. So whatever your ascending sign is, that's your rising. Ascending, rising. See? So yeah. But anywho,
Now I'm curious.
exactly, Corey. Exactly. That's the type of petty that we on. Unsending
Hey,
birthday texts.
hey, I've done that. I'm not even gonna lie. And you know who I did it to? The person that we were just talking about a little bit ago.
That's crazy.
Because her birthday
Your
is
wife?
2 weeks after mine. No, my mother.
Your mom? Oh
Yeah.
my
Her birthday
god.
is 2 weeks after mine. Hers is June 30th. I'm
Bruh.
June 16th. And she's a cancer.
Oh, your mom's a cancer.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, wowzers. I don't know, man. Like it was so crazy. Because my mom and I are really close. And so that doesn't mean that we haven't like had disagreements. We're just close. Like we understand each other. And it's so funny that when I moved out here to Arizona, it was the first time I met someone and they were like, "Oh yeah, I don't talk to my mom." I'm sorry, you don't what? How do you not talk to your mom? It's your mom. I had that type of like naivety or whatever, or like I was in a bubble or something. I didn't know that that was a thing that people didn't talk to their parents. And then yeah. So I consider myself to be I'm thankful that I have the relationship with mine that I do. Because again, I couldn't imagine. And I wish that for like everyone, even though I know that's idealistic and likely not possible for everybody. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
it's
do this
tough.
later. It's
What are you
asking me
trying
a
to do? You trying to look at your birth chart?
yeah, it's asking me a bunch of questions like what time was I born? When
Yeah,
was
you
the
got to
first
know.
raise?
Yeah, you have to know what time you were born. You have to know and the city and state. That's it. The date, the time, and the city and state.
What is your relationship status? Like, why does that matter?
I don't know why that part matters though.
I'll do it later.
See? See, you have to let me know what the rising sign is. I bet your rising sign is going to be something either in earth or it's going to be something in fire. No, I lie. Earth or water. Your rising is probably like a cancer or something. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
See, now you got
You'll
me wanting
see.
to continue. Which four
Hmm.
elements match your personality? Fire, water, earth, air. I don't know.
I don't know why it's doing that. You just have to go to Cafe Astrology and do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna back out of this. Yeah,
It's very detailed.
I'll finish that later.
Very, very detailed.
So, what got you into politics?
Good question. I've always had a like a love for learning, and even as a young child, just seeing all of the things that were happening around me. Like I grew up in the Clinton era, right? And that whole scandal happening. So there is that, and learning like how the impeachment process works and what it actually means, and so on and so forth. That was interesting. Then first time being able to vote was the Kerry Bush election, and just being excited to vote and learning like about their policies and what they stood for. And then Barack Obama came along, and that really got me fired up and ready to go. So actually being involved in the political process, canvassing, phone banking, going to rallies for Obama was I was like, oh, I like doing this. And then joining TikTok and seeing that, oh, people actually talk about this stuff, because the people around me weren't talking about this stuff.
Hmm.
Like my friends weren't talking about this. They weren't they weren't talking about tariffs.
Right.
They weren't talking about like why the housing market is changing around us. And like at the time I was working for Rocket Mortgage, and I was seeing the difference change. I was like, okay, I'm seeing that home prices are going up, but interest rates are so low. Like, what the heck is happening? But everything around us is getting more expensive. Why is that? Like, what is happening? And so, yeah, just, oh, happy birthday, Big Hoss. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Um, so just having a curiosity, then finding TikTok, like the debate talk space, listening to different lies and stuff. Boom, here we are. So I just always had like a natural curiosity.
Here's what I want to know. How you
Sure.
brought up Bill Clinton.
Hmm.
How I got that inactivity thing pop up.
I'm gonna need y'all to tap the screen, share the live, keep doing all the good things. I'm gonna need y'all to keep doing that so we don't have that happen again. Also, y'all say happy birthday to Big Hoss in the chat. Drop some hearts in the chat. Okay.
Here's
What's
what
up?
I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Clinton can get impeached for having a good time. I'll just leave it at that in the office. But we are
Yep.
having the hardest time getting rid of this person that's in office now.
Teflon Don, yo. That's Teflon Don. Nothing sticks to this man. Nothing sticks to him. I'm with you. I'm with you. But I mean, right now he has control of both chambers of Congress. So with him having control of the Senate and the House, who's actually going to bring forth articles of impeachment against him that will stick? But here's the other part of that. Okay, here's the other part. They can bring forth the articles of impeachment, right? But that means nothing. That means nothing without the Senate saying, you know what? We are going to find him guilty and we are going to remove him, because what happens in American politics is that the House will impeach, but the Senate will be like, you know what? Nope. And yeah.
He got that twice his first term.
He sure did. So it's kind of like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? It's the political machine in the United States. Hey, what
Do
you
you
gonna
know
do?
who Fandango Calvera is?
No, I don't know that person. But shit, I wish I had Wayne's brothers money.
Shit, me too.
I know, right?
I
Shit.
wouldn't be here on TikTok putting up gift goals and stuff like that.
For real. You know what's funny though? When you get like weird people in your comments, just lean into that shit. Just lean in. Lean in.
They
All
only
right. Because what they gonna do?
they only
What
come
they gonna
in
do?
when Santana, you and Chris are up here.
Yeah. But what they gonna do? Like, what you gonna do? I have a stalker, so there's that.
Oh,
There's that. I'm trying to tell you, these people are not well. They're not well. They're not well at all. So there's that. But yeah,
um,
Trump is something else.
is it that serious?
Not to me, it's not, but obviously to them it is. Yeah.
It,
So there's that.
you mean to tell me it's that serious? Like the political space is that serious where you have a stalker?
Yeah. They come to like every. They were in here earlier, but I think one of your mods got them.
Oh, is that the one?
Not the Fernando person. It
Okay,
was another account.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
See, Sky is one of my mods. They'll tell you.
Oh boy.
So yeah,
See,
it's a bit ridiculous.
my mod, 13
Hmm.
Thoughts, before he will mute or block them, he will F with them.
Ah,
That's why I have him. But,
fair,
anyways, that's crazy. A
fair.
stalker over politics? That's wild business.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So,
It's a lot.
how do you keep your mental space in order?
It's a lot of compartmentalizing. Compartmentalizing. Also, having friends who are in the same spaces. Having an awesome support system offline. I have a lot of friends. Well, I do. Actually, I do. I have a lot of friends. So there's that. Hanging out with the kid. And yeah, that's literally like how you deal with it, because this stuff is online. The thing is that these people, they don't know me. So there's that. They don't actually know me. All right. What people have to realize is that when it comes to social media, people only let you know what they want you to know, and you don't know me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You
Right.
don't know me. You're likely never going to see me in person. So there's that part. Um, you're likely never gonna have a phone number. Yeah. So I mean, like there's that. And so a person like the stalker person, not to I don't want to talk about them anymore, but like with them, it's like, you know what? Misery loves company. I ain't never been a fan or a friend of misery. I'm not gonna join you. So tis all. So that's how I look at it. And but for the support system is what matters. Like for real. I have a bunch of great friends on this app and off.
I know there's a couple content creators who have stated that they are currently in therapy. You know one of them. Have you gone to therapy just to keep your
I'm
mind?
in therapy
Okay.
also.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a proponent of therapy. I tell everybody, go see the lady, go talk to her, talk to the lady, all right? And, tell her what's going on. Don't hide nothing from her and just talk it out. So yes, I am in therapy.
Why is it that black people in particular, because
Mhm.
my mother, so I- I'll preface this by I'll keep it short and simple, but when my stepfather passed away, she went to a hospital, a certain
Mhm.
hospital, and after 3 days, they released her from this hospital, and she was supposed to go see a therapist. But
Mhm.
she's one of them people that be like, "Ain't no stranger gonna tell me about me." What do you say to people like that? Because I hear it a lot in the black community.
Well, as an almost 60-year-old, the thing is sometimes you can't teach a old dog new tricks, right? Um, I think that our generation is more apt to seek therapy because when you know better, you do better, right? And so, with the older people, the only thing that I can say is that you keep talking to them. I mean, like my my mom is in her mid 50s, right? And
Hold up,
she's
hold up,
okay with,
hold up, hold up,
huh?
hold up.
Are you trying to do math? Are you
Yes,
about to do math?
I
You don't
was
have to do
attempting
math.
to. I'm
You
like,
don't
you
know my
literally
life.
just said as an almost 60-year-old, but my mom is in her mid 50s. Like,
Yeah, you don't need to do the math. You just go with it.
I'll
You don't have to just go with it.
continue. I am going with it.
So there we go. So with that being said, no, my mom, like when I was 13 and going through some stuff, my mom was like, "You're going to therapy." I was like, "Okay, all right." So I don't know. I haven't. I don't know. I'm trying to see. Um, I don't know. Only thing I think you can maybe show them the benefits and just tell them like, "Hey, it'll be like venting to a friend. It'll be like venting to a friend that won't judge you, that will give you some coping skills, show you some ways to actually think it through, process your feelings. Like maybe that way, but I don't know. Old people are hard, man. I'm not gonna kid you. They tough. They are so tough.
Now I understand when you get when you're from a certain era, like grandparents. Like my grandmother
Hmm.
was born in the 1930s,
Awesome.
and my grandfather, who's been passed away back in the early 2000s, he was born in the 19 teens.
Oh wow.
So my grandmother, who passed away in April of last year,
Oh.
she still she was what 85, I want to say, but she did not believe in any of that. Is it coming? It's not coming through.
Yeah, they say that you're kind of low.
Uh, what about now?
You sound fine to me, but chat, how does he sound now? While we're trying to get this mic together, it's 52 of us up in here. Let's go ahead and knock out the, is this the Your Awesomes? Oh, these are the high friends. Let's knock out the high friends. All right, guys, let's knock those cats out for Darkwing here.
Give me one
I think
second.
we
I'm
can
gonna
do
switch my
that.
microphones.
Okie dokie. Doom, 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 doom. I'll handle the whole
I can
music.
hear you.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know the words. I don't.
That's Kid and Play.
There you go. That sounds better.
Well, it's coming from my camera.
Oh, why does that sound better?
I don't know. Well, the microphone I
What
was
kind of
using
camera
was
do
like
you
a little
have?
cheap microphone. It is a Link 362.
Yay! Thank you all for knocking out the gift goal. You guys are awesome. Drop some hearts in the chat.
How's that?
That's better.
Yeah, this
I
is
think
like
it's better.
my $150 microphone.
Okay.
This is the one I use for the podcast.
Oh, okay. I got you. I have this Shure mic here, this one, and when I start my wait, you might ask about that later. I'll wait. I don't know. I don't know future plans. I don't know, like a hint, hint.
Depends on where you were. I don't. What I might ask
I'm
about.
hoping this mic works good, like works well for the podcast. Cause do you know Hector? Hector Talks.
He actually came in here earlier and dropped me a follow. Hot dog.
Oh, awesome. Hector's fucking fantastic. All right.
I consistently go into his lives, especially when I
Awesome.
see you and Santana on there. So yeah,
He's fucking awesome.
I am familiar with Hector.
Yeah. So Hector, my friend, he is we're gonna be starting a podcast in September. Yeah, fun and facts. All right. I bring the fun, he brings the facts. All right. So there's that
Nothing
part.
wrong with that. Yin and yang.
And yeah, I'm just hoping that this mic works out well. But the one thing that I do have to purchase, and I'm trying really, really hard to do it the legal way, is what?
The legal
What?
way.
Yeah, we'll talk about it all day. Yeah,
Okay.
worry about it. Trying to
Okay.
do it the legal way. All right. I gotta get a new camera is what I have to do. And I'm also gonna have to set up my PC again. So that means I'm gonna have to put the desk back together. And I don't want to put the desk together. And I was thinking, this is how my brain works, right? So when I moved, I had to break down my streaming desk, right? And so like it's in three parts upstairs. And I was like, okay, I'll just put it back together. All right. I moved in over a month ago and the desk isn't together, right? And so in my mind, I'm thinking, you know what? It might just be easier to buy a new desk. Think about that. Think about it. It might just be easier to buy instead of putting this desk together. Let's buy a whole new desk
So
that
who's
we're
gonna put
still
the
gonna
whole
have
new
to put
desk
together.
together then?
Is that part? That's how my brain works. So I did not buy a new desk. I did not buy a new desk, but still, I don't know why I'm like this. I really don't. I'm still serious. I had put like a desk in my cart and everything. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna buy this desk. I am I'm a ridiculous person.
I don't know how I sound far away when the microphone is literally sitting almost in my
Is it on?
face. It's on.
Oh, it is? Like the
Yeah.
lights on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it connected to a soundboard?
No, it's connected straight into the computer.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
How's that?
That's better. They say you need it straight in front of you.
I don't know. I don't ever have any problems. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I don't know.
I don't either.
Whatever.
But
Can you hear
yeah,
me fine?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah,
I don't
that's
know what's going on, guys. We'll get through it.
yeah. I'm medicated now, so like being medicated helps a lot. Oh, ADHD.
I wasn't gonna ask. I mean, so
You looked inquisitive or
well,
curious.
in our community, medicated could mean something else too.
Sure. Oh, I don't do that. I don't know if you ever heard the story, but there was one time, so I don't do it anymore. Like, okay, how can I put this? I don't do it regularly anymore. That's what I'll say. I do it regularly. Like if I'm outside with my friends, I might, a pin here and there. But this one friend, never, ever, ever, ever again. She gave me something that had me crying while doing fucking karaoke,
Oh boy.
singing international players anthem, crying. What is wrong? Is everything okay in the world? Then I get into the car and start listening to Adele and cried for the 20-minute ride home. Like I said, I'm never doing that shit again, ever. No. No, I waited like a whole year before I did it again. Mm-mm. Nope, not me.
And then you
Not
got my
me.
mod in there talking about, did you stop at a stop sign and wait for it to turn green?
I've done that before. I've done that before.
Oh my god.
No, so sometimes I have to ask myself, like, is everything okay at home? like,
Is
like,
everything okay at home?
yeah, exactly. The way this, like, yeah, ooh. But yeah, crying in the club. My friend was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No." And she was like, "I was like, I'm gonna go," and I left. I left.
That
Just
is
never again.
crazy work.
Never again. Having a whole existential crisis on the way home. It was bad. It was so bad. I waited like a whole year before I did it again.
So no hugging trees for Erica.
Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. I'd be like, just say no, kids. Just say no. Don't be doing that stuff. Mm-mm.
So during C19,
Uh-huh.
I
I was a
ended up
pothead.
getting a
I was a pothead. Could I say that on TikTok?
I don't know, hugging trees. Um,
Hugging trees.
so I ended up getting my card, but I never used
Ah.
it for myself because the
Ah,
job
okay.
that I was working at decided that once they saw that during C19 everybody was going out and getting their card, now they want to pass the
Yeah.
policy saying, yeah, you can't do that anymore. And at the time, I was
Ah.
working in a mechanic shop, so
Mm-hmm.
I went and got the card. I'm like, cool. I have asthma, so I can't do the other stuff, but I
Yeah.
can eat some candy.
Mm-hmm.
So I had every intention on doing that. Then they passed their policy. Well, I ended up using said card for my wife, and
Uh-huh.
she hugged the trees a couple times and lost her everlasting mind.
I believe it. I believe it. I believe them edibles ain't nothing to play with.
It wasn't
All
the
right.
edible; it was actually hugging the tree.
Oh, she was hugging the trees. Oh, nah. Nah. Edibles are dangerous. I I once I took a it was a brownie, right? It was a brownie and I ate half of it and it was like 15 minutes later I was like, I don't feel anything. Why don't I feel anything? So then I ate the other half of it. That was a really bad idea. I I really do like I like to live La Vida Loca. All right. I know I may not seem like it, but I am always down for an adventure. Like, are we about to do an adventure? Okay, bet. Like, where are we going? Like, let's go. Like, I get excited. So I'm always down for an adventure. And that was a fucking adventure. It was an adventure. You ever
Have
felt
you
like
ever?
anti-gravity before?
I so before I joined the military, before I joined the military back in
Uh-huh.
2008, I was an avid tree hugger. So yes.
Ah, okay. Yeah. That anti, that was so much fun. Like, you know that ride that they have at the state fair where you like spins around and you have to be like that. Like that. You ever felt that? Like, but outside of the
Yes.
ride? Bruh.
Yes.
That's an experience.
You can
I
have
have
that
fun.
with a few drinks.
Could you?
So
Few drinks?
well,
What you drinking?
so I don't drink anymore because
Oh,
I
okay.
was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, so I quit drinking.
Oh, I have type 2 also. But is
It
yours
used
under
to
control? Mine is under control.
So at one point it wasn't. So I was over 300. I was 310 pounds.
Oh, wowzers.
Yeah, and I went. So this is how I found out. Me and my wife, we were on a cruise.
Mm-hmm.
We were in the Bahamas, and I noticed
Mm-hmm.
that every morning I wake up, my hands and my feet and my legs were always swollen, always swollen.
Holy shit.
And so I'm like, this ain't normal
It's not. No, that's not
at all.
normal.
So when we got back, I went to the doctor and he ran some blood work. He was like, I am surprised you're not in somebody's hospital in a diabetic
Your
coma.
A1C was like 15.
Sky high.
Yeah.
So he skipped the Ozempic. He put me on
Uh-huh.
Manjaro because it's stronger.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And now I weigh 220 pounds. And
Hey,
my
awesome.
A1C is just about at the pre diabetic level.
Okay. Yeah. Mine is at like if you're the pre-diabetic level, because that's 5.6 is what they consider normal. I'm at 5.7. I'm pretty sure next time I have to get blood work, it'll be under 5.6. And then my doctor can stop yelling at me.
That's what
Yeah.
he said. The thing I don't want to do is, even though that your A1C has significantly come down, I
Uh-huh.
don't want to take you off the medicine because the and you losing weight obviously helped. But
Yeah.
just because that your A1C is down does not mean that you're not a diabetic. It just means it's
Oh,
under
exactly. No,
control.
you have to, yeah, exactly. It's under control. You still have to do like all of the good things
Hmm.
to make sure you still have to make healthier food options. You still have to exercise. Yeah. I do drink alcohol, but I don't drink a lot of alcohol, if that makes sense. So a social drinker. So I haven't cut that out.
Okay.
But I mean, like, I tell you one thing that'll help you get your diabetes under control: losing your job.
Can't
All
afford
right.
that. 3 kids and a wife. Nope.
Don't want that to happen to you. Help me a lot. Shit. That's all I know. Shit. What, like, friggin' A, like 40 pounds down since April 18th? Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
assuming,
Cortisol levels went.
yeah, no, Trump and MAGA too followed yeah, no. Now I'm getting all
What
these dumb
happened?
DJT people following me. Yeah, no.
Oh, Lord. This is not gonna
Hey,
work.
13, if you're still in here, can you remind me to get rid of them people?
You have to
But
go through your new follower list
I
and
am.
do some blah. Blah.
Um, damn, I don't forgot what I was saying now.
Hold on, let me try to remember. I'm medicated, so I can do this. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember
It
at
threw me
all.
off when I saw that. It threw my whole thought process off.
They're gonna come in. They're gonna come in.
And I'm gonna
Yep.
say I said it twice already. I'm gonna say it for a third time. You, Santana, and Chris bring the crazies.
I enjoy Chris so much. Chris is so much fun.
Chris is awesome.
I
I
like to
love
bully him.
how when he is getting after you, he gets straight to the point. And if they don't answer him back, you're gone.
Yeah, Chris like to drag him to hell real quick.
He does.
No slow walking for Chris.
At all.
No holding their hand. None whatsoever. Nope. So there's that.
Yes. That's right,
But
13.
yeah.
I can't take an emergency diet from losing a job with three
Oh
kids
yeah,
and a
that's
wife.
right. You sure can't.
Definitely can't do that.
I took a chance on life.
If that happened, I'd probably be divorced.
Ah, God, I know. We're not putting that in the universe
I
at
no,
all.
she wouldn't do that. But she did a
I'm
lot of
talking about
work
losing
to
your job.
she did a lot of work to help me get this job because we are
Awesome.
federally and state regulated,
Oh,
and
cool.
we run natural gas in Oklahoma where I'm at, Texas and Kansas. So
Oh,
yeah, we're a pretty big company, but I just got promoted, so I'm not losing my job
hey,
anytime soon.
excuse me.
Thank
Congratulations.
you, thank you.
All right. Drop some hearts in the chat for the promo. That's awesome.
Hey,
That's freaking awesome. Yeah, I no, like I think I found what it is that I want to do because I do enjoy talking to people. So I am quite sure that I found what I want to do. I think is only bigger and better from here, bigger and greater, however you want to say it. I just think I firmly believe that faith without works is dead. All right, so you
In the
can't
Bible.
expect, mhm, you can't expect to like have any you can't expect to have blessings come your way if you're not putting in the work. I think that sounds, I don't know if that sounds ableist or privileged. I don't know. I'm always thinking about those things, but I fully believe that for myself that I have to put in the work. Like I hate filming content. Yeah, I do. I don't like cannot stand filming content at all. I just don't like it. But because this is what I want to do, I have to do it.
Thank you, Big Hoss.
Yeah. I have to do it. So I do it. And so like when the spirit moves me, I make a video. But I have to oh my God. Hi Nicholas. That's my friend. That's my friend off the app. Nicholas is here. But because this is what I want to do and it is what I'm doing, then I get your ass in front of the camera and film the video and you post it. Like just do it. Like I have to do it. It's like a part of the job.
I've heard that before, but does it
Mhm.
actually work?
What?
Just post it.
Yeah, just post it. Yeah, just post it. Most of the I kid you not, the ones that have like the most likes and the most views are ones that I didn't even like think about. The ones I think about, no one cares about those. The ones I don't think about, people like those.
That's
I don't know
interesting.
why. Yeah, I don't know why. I have like not the slightest idea why it works out that way, but it just does.
That is interesting. I have to keep that in mind because I have a habit. So once I started this podcast, he hasn't came
Mhm.
back in yet, but once I started the podcast, is like all of my creation went towards the podcast and not towards
Mhm.
TikTok. And
Okay.
then I have to remember, and that's why when you messaged me earlier and say, "Hey, we're still doing this at 10 p.m." Right? I was thinking about Saturday because we have something going on Saturday. And then when you was
Uh-huh.
like, "No, it's today," I was like, "Oh,
I was like, "Oh, okay. All right. Did he forget?" It's okay if you did. I
it's
understand.
not that I forgot. It's just that we have a lot of stuff going on with this podcast. Is that
Uh-huh.
I wasn't even thinking about TikTok because I only get on TikTok lately to promote our podcast. Like I haven't even been making the
Okay.
content for wrestling like I normally do. I have been putting
Ah.
everything towards the podcast because I didn't
Oh.
realize how much goes into a podcast.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot goes into podcasts. I've
It
heard that.
does. It does.
Yeah.
But I know you and Hector, you guys are gonna knock it out of the park. If Santana can do it, y'all can do it.
Excuse me. Uh, I think it's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Hector and I have like a really good chemistry, which is awesome, and we're able to bounce off of each other. And so I think it's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to it. I have some things that I have to do behind the scenes, and just to get everything set up. But I honestly think that it's gonna be fun. It's gonna keep me active too. All right, it's gonna keep
Mm-hmm.
me active. That might mean that no more afternoon naps, but it's gonna keep me up. I can't take an afternoon nap. I gotta take a morning nap, an afternoon nap, an evening nap, and a late night nap.
And that's why you can do all these lives because you nap in between them all.
Yes. Yes.
So are you and
I'm just
Hector
kidding.
gonna battle Santana and Jessica Simone?
No, Santana doesn't do battles. I don't like battles either. Actually, I can't stand them. To be honest, I don't like battles.
I would like to see that, y'all's podcast versus their podcast and see who wins.
Oh, I thought you meant like a TikTok battle. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to embarrass him like that. We're
But
friends.
Jessica Simone already did that on the TikTok battle. It was bad. I was
Yeah, I
very happy.
remember
It
that.
was bad.
I
I
think he
felt
cried
sorry
after
for him.
that. That was that was embarrassing.
Can I ask you a
Embarrassing.
question?
No. Go ahead, sure.
I've asked Chris this and I've asked Santana this, and I want to ask you
Uh-huh.
this.
Sure.
What happened with the Unf America tour.
Oh, when we tried to unfuck America?
Yes.
Bruh. Shit. Hell if I know. Hell if I know. I literally just went. I was just excited to go talk to college kids, man. That's all. I was excited to go talk to college kids. That was it.
Did you
That was
feel that
it.
you accomplished anything?
There, yes. There, like the feedback from the kids was a good thing. People saying that, oh, I learned this. One girl came up and said that she was thinking about changing her major from poli sci and going into something else because she didn't know like where the political landscape is going in this country. And she came up to myself and two other creators at the end of the night and said that we inspired her and that she wants to keep on. She wants to keep on the fight. And I was like, okay, we did something good today. Like we did something good. And then it was back to fucking reality where like the whole like shit was just blowing up. Became a whole thing. So yeah. But to tell you what happened, bruh, I have no idea.
How much
None.
backlash did you personally take?
Me?
Yes.
Shit. Do you know I had someone at, you know what? Unless I get a fucking message, you know what? Live. Um, do you know I had someone actually come on my panel that used to be a part of my community and said that they hated me? Hate is an extremely strong word.
That is a
You can
very
be
strong word.
upset, you can be disappointed in me. I'm okay with that. All right? But to come up and say that you hated me, I'm like, "Bruh, are we really doing this right now?" Like that's I thought that was out. That was a bit much. That's a bit much.
I'm not going to say any names, but is it the person that I asked you about? Was it last week?
No, not at
No.
all.
Okay.
No, not at all. Not at all. But yeah, I was like, that's a lot. That's a lot. I had a video made about me. I was like, this is a video. Like black women, myself and Mermaid, and also Becca got so much backlash when it came to that silly event. It wasn't a tour. Came to that silly event, and I just thought it was a lot. It was a lot. But again, I have amazing friends on this app and off. So there's that. And even still through the drama, made some really awesome friends too. So I'm like, you know what? And here I am. Here I am.
Still pushing through.
Still pushing. Still pushing. Simply because of like when you're I'm gonna tell you something, right? When you're a genuine person, when you are a genuine person, like they can do what they want to try to stop you. They're not gonna stop you. They're not. They're just not. That's the best way I can put it. They're not gonna stop you. When you're just genuine, when you're you, they're not gonna stop you.
I didn't understand the hate because I listened. I was out doing some.
Ain't the fuck either.
Well, I was out
Didn't
doing some
understand
yard
either.
work when you, Dean, Parker, Santana, I want to say Pickles was on it. I could be wrong. Dan, y'all had like a conference
Dan,
live.
that's my guy right there.
Yeah, you
Uh
guys had
huh.
a conference live, and then I was lit. I had was going back and forth between that live and somebody else's live that was talking down on you guys, and then
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to you guys, and I'm like, I really don't understand the hate here. They went to go do something that was supposed to be positive. Something negative came out of it that had nothing to do with them, and
That's a
Mr. Jones obviously didn't help anything.
yikes.
Obviously, I mean,
Yikes. You want to build a community garden? I'm sorry.
huh?
I said, do you want to build a community garden?
Sure, let's do it.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay. Did you? Never mind. Anywho, yeah, I don't fucking know, man. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know. I only thing that I can say is that in many ways, the spaces in which we inhabit on TikTok are symbolic of the United States itself. It's like a microcosm. For some reason or another, is always up to black women to fix everyone else's problems. It's always up for Black women to be the ones to take accountability for the wrongdoings of others. It's always on Black women to be the ones to speak up and to be the loudest. Always, for some reason. We don't, I don't know why. I think we need to do a study. I'm pretty sure there are some studies out there about it that I can read on and see why is that the case. But that's what it really felt like. It felt like they wanted me, and they wanted Mermaid. And I'm very thankful that Becca, in a sense, was able to insulate herself, and she's okay, and I'm so happy. Like they wanted us to just like take the fall for what this other person said and did, and I didn't understand it. I didn't quite understand it. And I might sound like a broken record, but without mentioning any names, again, like the people that I have met, and I've met a lot of these people in real life, like off this app.
Hmm.
And so it's not parasocial, as they like to say. I actually know these people. I've met some amazing, absolutely fantastic, great people. And they have been able to like talk me through it, like, and talk me off the ledge. Cause at one point I thought I was gonna have to catch a flight. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. And I don't even understand why it was a lot. And we see how the tables have turned. So just shout out to everyone who did support, continues to support. I just appreciate y'all. That's it. That's it. It's a lot.
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
as you can tell, y'all didn't lose no support from me. I was there. I wish I
Appreciate
was
you.
there with y'all, but I was at work. But
It
I like I said, I
was a
just
lot.
didn't understand the hate. What did you guys have to do with what one guy and one female were doing? That had nothing to
I
do
don't
with
know.
y'all. But yet, like I was when I asked Santana, he caught so much flack for it, and even went on like this apology tour and still caught flack for him. Like, but why? You didn't. It's not like you said it. It's not like you said it. It's
Again, this it's a microcosm. It literally is representative of the United States. All right, like right now, who do we have standing up being the loudest against Donald Trump? Like Gavin Newsom, outside of him, where the rest of the white folks? No offense, white. Oh, fuck it. Where the white folks at? Where are they? Where are they? We have Jasmine. We have Letitia out in Texas being the loudest, talking about it. We have Brendan Johnson up in Chicago talking about it. All right, we have the Justins down in Tennessee talking about it. Like we always have to be the ones to stand up and say something. And then with, I guess, I don't know why, but then the brunt of the backlash always seems to fall on Black women.
yeah,
Like right now, with Jasmine being the loudest, she's about to lose her damn seat. So it's a lot. It's just a lot. I don't know. I don't know. That was absolutely crazy. I could say more, but my social media manager told me, and I have a social media manager. Shout out to Corey. All right. The other one is on break right now because I think he should be going to sleep, but that's another story. But yeah, just it was a lot. It was definitely a lot. But I got a praying mother, and I have really awesome friends.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on what they're doing down in Texas?
Oh God, this shit should be illegal. That should be illegal. First of all, they're doing it mid-decade, which is definitely a problem, and they're doing it at the behest of the president, which should definitely be a problem because he should not be involved in state politics that way. Right? Like that's definitely, to me, that's government overreach, and it's indicative of what Donald Trump has curated over like the last what 13, not 13, what 12 years,
Hmm.
what he's curated, this unyielding loyalty to him that they will do literally anything. Sometimes I wonder what does he have on them, but then I don't want to delve in like into conspiracies, but it's this sycophantic behavior when it comes to him. that like he can do absolutely no wrong, and whatever he says goes, and they are at his command. Texas has a long history of during going redistricting. I hate that word, by the way. That's another word that I don't like saying. But they have a history of doing that every 10 years. They do it after the census results are out. They do it. But because Donald Trump is extremely afraid due to his horrible economic policies that he's putting into place, like the tariffs are going to friggin' destroy us, by the way. He's trying to ensure that he gets that he keeps the majority in Texas, that he keeps the majority in the House. But it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You know why it's not going to work? Because California and New Jersey and New York and maybe hopefully even Chicago. I always say Chicago because we had an op one time say that Chicago was the state. It never left me. Illinois,
That
yes,
is
it
not a
never
thing.
left me. I
Whoever
know,
said
but
that,
it
it's
never
not a
left.
thing.
It's not a thing. It never left me. But yeah, so Illinois and hopefully more states, more blue states get on board and they do the exact same thing. Slice it up. Because all gerrymandering is it allows officials to choose their voters versus the voters being able to choose their officials. And that isn't okay. That goes against everything that this country is supposed to stand for. So hopefully they aren't successful. I think a judge just today denied the request to assist in arresting the Texas Democrats that
Good for him.
fled the state. Hmm.
Good for him.
Yep. So that's a good thing. I mean, they even tried to come after Beto O'Rourke
I saw that.
because,
They say he
yeah,
was funding it or something like that.
he's not funding it. No, the only thing that he did was at the end of a speech because he was talking about how gerrymandering is wrong. That's all he was talking about, and he was calling out like Paxton and Abbott. He was calling them out, but
You could say Hot Wheels.
I never say Hot Wheels though. I always say Abbott. I never say Hot Wheels. But they were calling him out, and yeah, and then just at the end of it, he had like a little tagline where people could text to donate, right? And they're trying to get him for that. And I'm like, that's BS. That's absolute BS. It's not going to go anywhere or anything of that nature. So I'm not concerned about that one, but they are they are using every single like tool that they can possibly think of to persecute these people. That's what they're doing. And I don't know. I don't think like in fucking like 96, like at 10 years old, ever seeing anything like this occurring. Did you?
Mm-mm.
Exactly. Like, no, I don't think so. I don't know. But yeah, most
I
nations
was
last for
11 in
250
'96,
years. You're 11? Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
so that means you're younger than me. I did the math.
You did the math? Quick on your feet. So, but I don't know. I don't know. I to just move a little bit ahead, like where
Thank you,
we're going.
Santana.
I think we could definitely just aware, so stay woke, and we could,
Wait, but isn't woke a bad
get
thing?
involved. Nah, woke is never going to be a bad thing. Thanks, bro. I'm a
She's a
princess.
princess.
um, I don't know. I think we have to build community, get involved locally. Locally, I really want this next generation coming up to understand that while federal is important, the general election, paying attention to your local politics is where it's at.
Starts
That's
there.
where that's where it really starts. Because those people that we have in the House right now, in the Senate, I mean, I even look at Barack Obama, like he started grassroots organizing. Those are the people that move up through this system, through the political machine, and they are the ones that could eventually be leading the country. So if they have shit policies on the local level, let's stop them there.
Yeah.
But we got to pay attention. Yeah,
Well,
it's a lot.
I live in a state where we just became 50th in education.
Damn.
You,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Thank you.
So it might have made national news. I don't know if it did or not. Where the state superintendent, they were having a meeting and some
Uh-huh.
nudity popped up on the TV that was in the room.
Oh, yeah, that guy. He was watching the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan Walters is his name, and it sucks because I share a last name with the guy. But
Sorry to hear that.
yeah,
Y'all might be related.
no,
Okay. You
no,
never know.
he is definitely clear colored. Um,
What that mean?
no, because
This is America.
you're right. Don't do that to me.
Ah, never thought about that, huh?
No, don't do that to me.
Okay.
But now we are 50th in the nation, and this guy is wanting to put Trump
Wow.
Bibles in the school. He wanted to spend tax money to buy Trump Bibles to put in schools and wants to put the 10 Commandments in the classrooms, which good thing is that we have great teachers here and they've all come out and said even if he does do that, we're not putting them in the classroom, we're not putting up the 10 Commandments. This isn't church, and not all my students are Christian, so we're not going to do that. But this is the kind of stuff that we're dealing with, not just here in Oklahoma, but all over the
Across the
place.
country?
I mean,
Yeah.
what did Louisiana do? Didn't they just do something not that long ago
They did
too?
the 10 commandments.
Yeah, and then I
Yeah.
think Texas is trying to do the same thing.
Mhm.
So it's like it's
Yep.
happening all over the place, and it's
Yep. You know what I think is funny? It's not actually funny. I just see the hypocrisy where they don't see the hypocrisy. All right, is that they constantly complain about certain agendas being forced down their throat, yet they're wanting to force religion down everyone else's throat. Like, what happened to the freedom to choose? Right? You want to be able to choose what it is that you what you watch on TV. You want to be able to choose what your children learn in school, so on and so forth. Why don't we have that same choice? Like, why does your wants, negate mine or, supersede mine? I
it's
always
almost
wondered
like
that about them.
it's almost like they forgot about they like to quote the Constitution and the Bill of Rights and
They
all
don't
that
know the
stuff, but yet
Constitution.
they forget that one where it says freedom of religion.
Yeah. They don't know the Constitution though. They don't know that.
It's
They
interesting.
don't know that.
It's interesting how they pick and choose what they want to talk about.
Exactly. Exactly.
I guess I need to reset this goal before Erica gets on to me.
I think we can do one more gift goal. One more. Yep, and it's 63 people in here. All right. As soon as Darkwing resets his gift goal, let's go ahead and knock that out for him, guys. Let's keep doing all of the good things. Tap the screen, share the live. Let's keep doing like all the good things. It is
That is
selective
correct.
outrage, Omega. It
I was
definitely
just about to
is.
say that. That is correct.
Hannah's here. Hi, management. So,
Uh-oh,
yeah.
wifey showed up, so I mean Santana left.
What?
I don't know. I'm just talking. Oh, politics. It
Lord.
makes my head hurt. But I, w-
Yeah,
I want
politics is
to
a lot.
understand it more. Like when
Do
I
you
first
really?
started listening to you and Santana,
Uh-huh.
when you were still co-hosting with him, I'm like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I can do this. And then the more that I started trying to dive into it, the more I realized I was getting stressed. It was stressing me out because I saw what was happening. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I wasn't happy with Joe Biden. Not because I don't think he did a good
That's
job.
fair.
I think he did Kamala Harris wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
he
fair.
he came in and said that he was going to be a transitional president, but then when it was time to transition,
Transition.
he didn't
His
want
ass was
to.
still there.
Yeah, he didn't want to, which
He didn't want to. Not at all.
got her into the game late, and then she could only do so much at that point.
Exactly.
Even though she absolutely destroyed Donald Trump in those debates,
and did very much so. She I do wish that Biden did stick to his word of being a one-term president. I wish that he hadn't run again. I definitely wish that he would have not, had some fucking humility. Like he thought that he was the guy to beat Trump. Like only he could beat Trump, you know?
Mhm.
When like no, if you would have gave her more time, then I think she definitely would have won. But she only had 107 days. She ran a hell of a campaign in that 107 days too. So, but yeah, Biden. But I do think that for Joe Biden, outside of that, like you said, it's not that you don't like him because of what he did as president. It was because of what he did during the campaign cycle. But I think Joe Biden is going to go down as one of the best presidents in United States history, simply because of what he was able to do in regards to the pandemic, how he flipped our economy around. Because, bruh, it was bad. It was really, 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 really bad. Like 9.1% inflation, highest inflation in decades. And like he does the Inflation Reduction Act, and a year later is at 3%, and we want it to be between 2 and 3%. So right, he did fantastic things. He also allowed Jerome Powell to do his job. All right, because we know that lower interest rates actually. Do you know that's really okay? Never mind. I'm not going to tangent.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Ah,
I
I
got I
gotta
got
go to
a I got a
sleep.
few more minutes before I need to go to bed because I do have to work in the morning. But go
Okay,
ahead.
all right. I have to get this kid up in the morning. Okay. No, my tangent is this: is that when we have lower interest rates, what that spurs is that basically brings on consumer spending. All right. When we have people spending more, buying more, what we get is we get a higher demand. When we have a higher demand but a lower supply, everyone knows that we get inflation.
Mhm.
And then when we take into account the things that were going on behind the scenes, where we had the supply chain issues, all right, so like products weren't being imported as they should because they couldn't be. We had a lot of issues going on behind the scenes. Also, tariffs were kind of kicking our ass, kind of like what they're doing right now. And there was one more thing that we had going on. Oh, someone deregulated the housing market. So we had a bunch of houses that were bought and paid for cash, but they were sitting vacant. No one renting them, no one buying them. Right. And so we had a housing shortage. But we've had a housing shortage, I think I want to say maybe since the 80s, but it was exacerbated by the deregulation because those investment companies were able to come in and buy up so many homes and leave them vacant. Anywho, we just saw prices go up and up and up and up and up and up. They just kept going up. Like home prices in like 2022, maybe 2022 or 2023 were the highest they had ever been in like 40, 50 years. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I changed tax brackets in 2022, and still a home became unaffordable. I was like, how the hell am I gonna buy a house? Hey, I'm making more money than I ever made before in 2022, but like, how the hell am I gonna buy a house? As a single person, how am I gonna do it? It's crazy. It's like, I don't know. I think for millennials, the American dream has just, for some, has just become unattainable. All right. You have to, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I could ramble a lot. I just want to let you know that.
I mean, that's fine. So,
Okay.
no, 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 no. I didn't mean that in a bad way. So we see what's happening right now. Why are people still wanting to blame Joe Biden for this high inflation when in reality we all know why the inflation was high?
I don't know if we all know, like we know, but I don't think we all know, but he was there. He was there. Hold on one moment.
You got it.
I have to get his phone for him. Hold on one moment.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, no, sorry about that. It's because he was there. So he was the president at the time that it happened. So it's easier to just blame the person who was there. You know what I mean? So that's why. And not a lot of people are going to look into like what happened, what policies were put into place, what was deregulated, what the president said or what the president did. They're not going to look at that. They're not going to look at that corporations actually admitted, like Kroger admitted to their products, which I think is what? Is it Maker's Mark? Whatever Kroger's like in-house
Maker's Mark, I thought it was Sam's.
who is it? What's Kroger's brand? Does it really matter, Erica? Okay. But what is it called? I'll never freaking figure it out. I can't remember that damn name. Anywho, I'm sorry, I'm getting text messages because someone has downtime right now and they want extra time. That's not gonna happen. It's time to go to sleep. So, yeah. Really chaos. Really chaos. Why are you like this? Can someone please mute him? Mr. Chaos, can just take care of him. Tell him some toilet paper. You get on my nerves. But no, he was there. Most people are gonna look at it, but the CEO of Kroger,
before I tell
I
him
do
I'm
know
off.
him. Yes,
Okay.
yeah, he's fine.
13,
He's fine.
don't block him or mute him.
Don't. Yeah, he's good, guys. He's good. Um, the CEO went before Congress and basically told them that yeah, we price gouged. Like on their products, they did that, and other companies, all right, have said so. So it's like, but no one's paying attention to that because no one actually cares. They only care about like what's happening immediately in the present.
Mhm.
All right. All they know is that when Donald Trump was president, all right, this box of Cocoa Pebbles cost me $3.50. Joe Biden is president. This box of Cocoa Pebbles cost me $5.50. What is he doing? Why are the prices so
I
high?
don't understand why it just doesn't make sense to people that, well, when Donald Trump was president, we were still working under the economy that was left under from Barack Obama. And when Joe
Well,
Biden became president, we were working with the economy that was left from Donald Trump.
I would say that like for um Trump, like that first year and a half, like that was definitely Obama. But then we start to see the impact of the TCJA. Government revenue collected in 2018 definitely was less than expected. And then in 2019, you can actually start to see prices increasing in 2019. You can also see the unemployment rate kind of creeping up in 2019. But the thing is, no one could have prepared. Well, actually, I take that back. That's why I say no one could have prepared for 100-year pandemic. But Barack Obama did prepare for it. Donald Trump got rid of the crisis. Yeah, he got rid of that team, the pandemic team. So yeah, so there's that. But you know, no regular citizen, none of us could have prepared, for a 100-year pandemic. You know, and that kind of screwed things up because it sent economists in a tizzy. Like no one knew what was going on. To be perfectly honest with you. One thing I always find funny is that people like to say, well, the CBO, the Congressional Budget Office, they haven't been right in 40 years, 50 years, or whatever. Like they're always off, blah, 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 blah. And they always have that argument when it comes to the TCJA. But I'm like, bruh, they had a fucking pandemic. Like
Mhm.
no one could have, could you have planned for that? Would that been in your calculations?
No.
I didn't think so. It wouldn't have been in mine. I would not have been in mine. I would have seen no reason for it. But yeah, people don't pay attention. I'll be honest. I didn't start like always like when it came to Donald Trump in his first term, it was more so being like focused on what the man himself was doing, not the actual policies that he was putting into place. All right, so I could write a gazillion essays on like the crazy stuff that he was saying out of his mouth, because that's what I was doing on Facebook, writing essays about Donald Trump and like the human impact of the stuff that he's doing. But learning about how the tariffs, the like how he contributed to the supply chain, deregulating the housing market, forcing lower interest rates, like all of these things. And yeah, the burden of knowledge is a lot. It's stressful.
See, that's what I was saying. Whenever I was
It's
trying to get into, I'm like, my head hurts.
stressful.
This guy makes my head hurt.
Yeah. It's always something. It's always something. Like it's always something. That's why I say when it comes to like my friends in the content creation space, like you can't do a full video on something that he's done because by the time you post that bitch, it's like, oh, I'm sorry.
He
By
done
the
did
time you
something else.
post it, he done did something else. He done changed it. He didn't. He reversed it. Like when he did the terrors. When was it? In April.
Hmm.
He did the tariffs, and then like what the fuck ever. He was about to put the tariffs on, and then friggin' like an hour and a half later, oh, we're gonna hold off.
With TikTok.
Yeah, he's bruh. Like he legit got mad at some teenagers and fucking was like, you know what? We can't have TikTok because the company that owns it is in China, so we can't have TikTok. All right. Now all of a sudden TikTok, is the best. TikTok helped me win the election. He's not well. He's not well.
So when people are
He's
going to
not
start
well.
calling him out for his mental decline like they were doing to Joe Biden?
When supporting him stops serving them,
Well, I mean, when did supporting him ever serve people?
I mean, if you got money, it serves you. A lot of people voted for their wallet.
Now, out of everybody, out of the many, what, 76 million people that voted for him, how many people are
Mhm.
going to meet that threshold where it actually does well for their pocket?
Not too many, but also another part just to kind of flesh out that statement. Um, for the people whose pockets won't be necessarily impacted in a positive way, for them because they didn't vote for their pockets. They voted because of misogyny. They voted because of racism. Like that's what they voted for. So once it starts hitting them at home, once it's on their front steps, it's knocking on the doors in their house. They can't get their medication. They can't see their doctors, right?
It's
That's when
already
it's
happening.
gonna hit them. Yeah, exactly. That when it's gonna hit them when they can't go to the grocery store and buy bread. Like that's when it's gonna hit them. That's when they're gonna be like, you know what? Maybe just maybe I've been duped.
It's already doing
Duped.
that. I mean, they've already cut.
Yeah.
They're cutting SNAP benefits. Medicare
Yep.
and Medicaid's being cut.
Yep.
Uh,
That's a slow roll though. And I do want to let people know that that's a slow roll. It is over a 10-year time frame. The first cuts for Medicaid come December 30th, 2026. So the end of next year is when people are going to like start to drop off. There is hope, and I'll tell you what the hope is in just a moment. But the thing about the system here in the United States is that they're trying to be proactive, but in that proactivity, what they're going to be doing is hurting people. So states are going to review their budgets to see how is it going to work in the event that these cuts do take place, right? And so that means that some people are going to lose their coverage because just based off of the cuts that he plans to do, I believe it's like over 10 million people over the span of 10 years will lose coverage. And then with the provisions that he's taken away in the Affordable Care Act, another 7 million are supposed to lose coverage. Yeah. But then we don't think about the fact that there are people who pay out of pocket for their private insurance. Private insurance is going to go up. Yep. So we have that. So it's going to be people who can't afford private insurance. And then they may not even qualify for Medicaid because they make too much money. So you see that? You see what we're working with here?
they
And
may
so we
not even
have
have a
that.
job to pay for anything.
Well, that part too. So I mean, it's so much to consider, and it's crazy that like states like House representatives, like in fucking what Mississippi, and Louisiana, Alabama, states like that voted for this bill when they depend on the federal government to ensure their citizens.
Where I'm at.
Yeah. I don't understand that. I don't understand like why what does he have on them? We'll never know. But I tell you this much, the docu series that's going to come out in about 10, 15 years on this period in American history is going to be fucking bananas. It's going to be wild. I'm going to watch it.
It's gonna be a
I always
bestseller.
said, yeah, I
Most
always said I
watched.
wouldn't watch it because I'm living it, but I'm gonna fucking watch it. It's gonna be. I'm like, I remember that. I remember when you said that. I remember when you said that. I remember when you said that immigrants are poisoning the blood of our nation. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember when you said that. Yeah,
And now these farmers can't even get their crops picked.
that part. That part. But as Donald Trump said, they're naturally made. We have to do something because they're naturally made to work the fields. Yeah, he said that. The president of the United States said that. If that ain't some racist slaveholder fucking talk, come on. Come on. Like, if you didn't know better, you would have thought somebody from 1787 said that.
Oh my gosh.
Like, that's literally what he said.
Well,
Eh,
1930s
eh,
Germany.
or 1930s Germany. There you go.
Oh
And that's what we're dealing with here. But I know that
man.
I'm gonna did you have a final question? I gotta force this kid to go to sleep.
I feel that because it's about my bedtime
Yeah,
too.
it's
First
about
off, I want
time.
to say thank you for coming. I've had a good time talking. That wasn't the end of my questions. Maybe we can set up a time to continue this
Oh,
later on down
bet
the
I can do
line.
that.
Um, but I do have one question that I've been
Sure.
asking at the end of our podcast, and you know, first off, I know he's probably not in here, but I am upset with Santana that I had to set this up myself because I asked him the same question, and he said your name and he said Brett's name. So,
Uh-huh.
but I set this one up myself. I reached out to you.
Okay.
So, if you could see somebody come on here and have a conversation with me, who would it be? But
Um,
you have to help me get this person on
I would literally just say do it. It's,
And I agree with what
uh,
Omega said.
oh, Jessica? Oh, that would be good. I was gonna say Hector, most definitely Hector, and if she is down for it, but she doesn't actually come on camera, so I don't know if she'll do it or not. So I'll say three. I would say Hector, Kiana, or Mermaid, I should say. Yep,
Okay.
Sky list all three for me. Yep,
I see
Hector, Kiana, and
that.
Mermaid. Yep, that's it. That's it. Or maybe even Liv. Yeah, but yeah.
I'd be down for that
So
too.
yeah. So I mean, pick who you want. Just let me know, and I'll say,
Well,
hey, do it.
so Hector actually sent me a request. Liv might have
Hmm.
too. I don't remember, but I do know Hector did. So I want to reach out to Hector.
Yeah,
Tell him that I'm going to
do it.
message him.
Okay, we'll do.
Okay. Well,
Easy.
this is the end. I appreciate you
Okay,
coming
dokie.
on. We'll definitely have to set up a time to continue this conversation. It was a good time talking about
Awesome.
astrology. Like,
I love astrology.
the fuck?
Magic.
But yes, I really do appreciate you. And like I said at the beginning, thank you for helping me get a voice by
Hmm.
lending your voice to get me there. So hey, and we got 50K likes. Thank you. Thank you,
Yay.
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you,
Awesome.
everybody. Yes, but
Awesome.
I will talk to you another time. Good night, and once again,
Thank you.
thank you so much.
Of course. Of course. Thank you. Have a great night.
You too.